pretty hard to shoot in NBA 2K25. That's not a secret. In this video, I'm going to go over all the little shooting secrets that 95% of you don't know, that comp players don't want you to know, that will help you shoot better. My credentials are simple. I shoot 55% from 3 in the Pro-Am. If you don't know, Pro-Am and Ante Up and Proving Grounds, those have a higher difficulty to shoot on versus Park or Rec. So it's easier to shoot on those. It's harder to shoot on this. As you can see, I'm shooting 75%, 100%, going 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 4 for 5 from 3, shooting at a very high clip, shooting a high difficulty of shots. We're going to go over all the little shooting secrets that are different from this year, and 2K24, we're going to go over all of it. Okay, before I start the video, really quickly, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing at the end of the video, throughout the video. I'm 95% sure that you don't know this information before, and I haven't seen another YouTuber, creator post on this topic, on what I'm about to tell you guys about the animations, about pretty much everything. I'm a huge nerd. I take this stuff super seriously, and you can trust me. I've got a lot of credibility from 2K24. I've beaten a lot of good players, ex-2K League players. I talk with these guys. I'm in these tournaments. I'm playing for lots of money. So really quickly, just consider that throughout the video. Enjoy the video. I promise you're going to learn something. Now look, I'm going to talk on the entire shooting system as a whole in a little bit, but first I want to give you guys a little taste, a little tip that 95% of people don't know in this game, and it's that catch and shoot shots are extremely faster than any other shot in this game versus a step back off of a quick stop, off of anything. Oh, Marauder, I already knew that, blah, 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 blah. I already knew that, dislike, unsubscribing. Listen, okay, in 2K24, a catch and shoot shot sped your jump shot up by 0.06 seconds. In NBA 2K25, a catch and shoot shot speeds your jump shot up by 0.2 seconds, right? 0.2 versus 0.06. You know how much faster that is? When you're timing your jump shot, your green window's in the 0.5 to 0.6. Something, so when it speeds it up by a full 0.2 seconds, I know I might sound a little bit confusing, stay with me here, that's a lot, okay, especially as a guard using Cam Thomas space, maybe using Patty Mills, maybe you're using something really fast, that 0.2 seconds matters a lot. As a big man, as any type of spot up, you need to be ready, right, to shoot that thing right away, and then off of a step back, off of a or off of some type of quick stop, mentally you need to be, okay, this is going to be a little bit slower, but off of the catch and shoot, you got to be ready to go. A lot of people know that catch and shoots are faster, but in comparison to prior 2Ks, it's just so over amplified this year. Like, I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't want to sound stupid, I don't want to sound repetitive. This year in particular, it's that much of a difference that I have to make a video on it. Now look, if you haven't been able to tell by that first tip, a lot of this video is going to be animation based. Look, I know there's RNG in this game. A lot of people are going to use that. Oh, well, I'm just getting full whites when I miss wide open. Probably not, right? You're not shooting 40%, you're not shooting 35% because of full whites, right? You're mistiming your shots. 2K's made it very apparent that they really want you to focus in on every single jump shot, right? You gotta play with your butt cheeks clenched, and you really have to dial into every single animation in this game, right? You're not shooting 3 for 12 because of RNG. You're not getting 9 full whites, right? It's time to adapt. Watch the rest of this video, learn, hit the like button, share this with someone so you can get better, because a lot of you didn't know that catch and shoots are this dramatic this year. What else I'm going to show you in this video is this dramatic this year, where it's like, oh, I really, really need to pay attention to that every single time I shoot the ball. I know I'm yapping right now. Let's keep going. Now for this next clip, I'm going to have some live comms to show you exactly what was going through my head for a certain shot that adjusted my timing, because I have to play with my butt cheeks clenched if I want to shoot 55%. If I don't want to sub my team, I have to pay attention to this stuff. So enjoy this live clip. We're going to talk about it a little bit, but enjoy this. Yeah, see, when you dribble that long, I just know it's going to be long, so. Dude, I can see the comments now. Well, duh, Marauder, if you're blinking red, of course your jump shot speed's gonna be slower. Look, I know that. But look at some of these clips, right? My stamina bar is at 50%. That's nothing. I barely drove. I drove for 6 seconds and I'm already blinking. Obviously, in this one, look, I'm 10 seconds in the shot clock. I'm 25%, of my bar. And you can see how slow some of these jump shots are. I mean, look at how slow this is. I'm shooting in slow motion. In this game, Mike's made it very clear. You have to play with your butt cheeks clenched. You have to play sitting upright, dialed in, ready to shoot. I mean, just look at these. Look how slow these jump shots are. And I'm only, I got 50% of my stamina left. It's so over-amplified this year. I hope that's the right terminology. You guys know what I'm saying. You have to pay attention to that this year. And look, if you glide by this and you're like, oh, whatever, he's just chatting, we already knew this. Really pay attention to this. Even when you're at 75% with your stamina. You can see right here, I mean, I go from 60% to 40%. I'm shooting in slow motion. I have to dial in to shoot everything. Right, you can see how fast my stamina is going away, and you see how much, look how slow this shot is. Look how slow that is compared to my catch and shoots. So you really have to pay attention to this. It's not just RNG, guys. Just because your favorite YouTuber says that you can't make 5 shots in a row doesn't mean you can't make 5 shots in a row. I've gone 5 for 5. I've gone 6 for 6. I've seen Chalk go 7 for 7. And look, we're some good shooters, but we also play this game a lot. We're nerds of the game. We study it super hard. Let's go to the next tip. So hopefully you've learned something from this video. All this stuff has been proven by either 2K Labs or Mike Wang. So, again, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. None of this stuff is on YouTube right now. But yeah, going into some of this last stuff, this is all my personal preference. This is all the stuff that I've used to shoot 55% in Pro-Am, which again is the hardest mode to shoot on. There is literally a smaller green window. It's a harder difficulty to shoot on. Things I use. I use release on my jump shot. I can't stress this enough. Every YouTuber will tell you this, but I'm just going to say it just for the sake of, whatever, just in case you don't know this. Hot zones, lethal zones, you have to have them. That makes your green window go from here to here. That's a big deal when it's hard to shoot in this game, when people are shooting 40%. So get your jump shot boost. It might make your jump shot a little bit faster, which is a good thing. And it opens up your green window. Then, just personal tips. All I can give you, no real, there's no factual knowledge behind this. Hank the Tank, Chad Benz, they're 2 guys who really think you can't green 3 shots in a row. I've gone 3 for 3, I've gone 5 for 5, I've gone 6 for 6, 6 threes in a row. 5 threes in a row. It can happen. There is RNG in the game, but it can happen. However, I would recommend that when you make 2 or 3 threes in a row, okay, maybe you try to dunk one. Maybe you try to get an assist. Maybe you do something like that. I would recommend that. That's something that I've been trying to in Pro-Am. There is still a green window sometimes, but a lot of times Mike is going to hit you with that RNG. Personal thing that I've been trying to do. Another thing. And this is just so it's so broad. It's not like an actual thing that helps your shooting. But I would just say, I know you don't want to hear this, but you just have to focus really hard when you're shooting. And that sounds so stupid. Well, that's just stupid. I know. I get it sounds stupid. Here's the thing though. Like I mentioned earlier, just try to drill these things into your head. Catch and shoots are faster. They're just faster jump shots. Look at your stamina every time you shoot. When you're about to shoot, just take a little peek at your stamina because those things greatly impact every single shot you get. When you're quick stopping, when you're doing hesitations, step backs, when you're doing hop jumpers, all of these things have different animations. And I know they were in 2K24, but in this game, it's over amplified. I'm using that word a lot. I know this just sounds like such a stupid tip. But if you really just drill into your head, okay, catch and shoots 0.2 seconds faster versus 0.06 seconds faster, that will help. If you're like, okay, I got 75% stamina. That's going to slightly decrease the speed of my jump shot. That's going to help. I'm fading to the right versus the left. Okay, this is a little bit fast. This is a little bit slower. That's going to help. And I know, like, that's been in all these 2Ks, but in this year, it's different. I know you guys can tell it's different. And I know it sounds like I'm yapping right now. I really feel like I'm not. Like, the games where I try to shoot really good, I really dial in, I shoot good. And when I'm playing bums or I'm leaning back, I still feel like I'm timing it the same way, but I'm not. And I go 2 for 7. This is the best advice I can give you. I'm having a lot of success on 2K25 right now. Gonna get into a lot of leagues and a lot of comp stuff later down the road. If you learned anything, share this with someone. Like the video, subscribe. We're almost at 10K. I can't thank you guys enough. And until next video, peace out.